Wait a minute, Eula should not be doing damage like that. And you are correct, Eula should be doing damage like this. And this is the perfect guide on how to build your Eula properly as a free-to-play. First of all, let's take a moment to understand Eula's kit. Eula's main source of damage is her elemental burst, glacial illumination, which does massive AoE physical damage, and her normal attacks. And Eula's elemental skill, Ice Tide Vortex, is pretty useful as well because it can decrease enemies' physical and cryo damage resistance if she has 2 Grimheart stacks, and it does a lot of damage too thanks to her first passive talent, and her second passive talent resets her elemental skills cooldown after using elemental burst. So when upgrading Eula's talents, your priority should be elemental burst first, then normal attack, then elemental skill. Now let's talk about the best weapon options for Eula. There are a lot of great free-to-play weapon choices available, and realistically she can use any claymore except this unholy thing. While Eula's signature weapon, Song of Broken Pines, being her best in slot weapon, the closest second option is Snow Tomb Star Silver. It has high base attack and physical damage bonus substat, and the passive is okay, not anything extraordinary, but the fact that this weapon is a craftable makes it a great choice. And the same can be said for the prototype Arcade. It has high base attack and attack percent as substat, and its passive will do additional damage based on attack, but damage wise, Luxurious Sea Lord will outperform the others thanks to its passive, which increases elemental burst damage by 24%, but it was an event exclusive weapon, so majority of player might not have this weapon, and if you do have it, use it. The Serpent Spine is also a very good option, but it is a Battle Pass exclusive weapon, so you can use it if you have it. And lastly, Skyrider Greatsword, Lithic Blade, Debate Club, Akuo Maru, and other 5-star claymores can also work, but not as great as the weapons mentioned above. Now let's talk about artifacts. When choosing artifacts for Eula, the main thing to keep in mind is that Eula does physical damage and elemental burst damage. So the set that is best for Eula is the 4-piece Pale Flame. Its 2-piece set increases physical damage by 25% and 4-piece set increases attack and physical damage after using elemental skill. But there are some other 4-piece sets and 2-piece sets that can also work, like the 2-piece Pale Flame and the 2-piece Bloodstained Chivalry. Both gives 25% physical damage bonus each. 2-piece Noblesse Oblige and 2-piece Pale Flame or Bloodstained Chivalry can also work. Noblesse will provide 20% elemental burst damage, and Pale Flame will give 25% physical damage bonus. And lastly, 2-piece Pale Flame or Bloodstained Chivalry and 2-piece Gladiator's Finale or Shiminawa's Remembrance will also work. It will give 25% physical damage bonus and 18% attack. So choose the set that has the best substats. So now let's talk about the main stats and substats. You want a attack percent Sands, a physical damage bonus Goblet, and a crit rate or crit damage Circlet depending on your build. And for substats, prioritize crit rate and crit damage, then attack percent and energy recharge, because Eula's elemental burst has a pretty high energy requirement at 80 energy, so you need a good amount of energy recharge on her. Let's say about 130 to 150% for optimal rotation, but this can be easily tackled with specific teammates, which we will discuss in the team build section. Eula has some great teammates who can support her. First and the best teammate for Eula is Raiden Shogun. She can help Eula regenerate energy with her elemental burst and increase her elemental burst damage, and helps with superconduct reaction, which decreases enemies' physical resistance. And Lisa can also work instead of Raiden Shogun, and Lisa's elemental burst decreases defense of enemies hit by 15%. Next is Mika. He is a designated physical damage buffer, and he is also a healer, and at C6 he increases physical crit damage by 60%. Next is Rosaria at C6. She can boost crit rate, and her elemental burst decreases enemies physical resistance by 20% for 10 seconds. And she can also battery Eula, and having her also enables cryo resonance that increases crit rate. And last but not least, it's Bennett. He is there to boost attack and provide healing, but if your Benny is C6, I'm so sorry for you. Now you know how to build Eula, so what are you waiting for? Go and build her properly right now, and leaving a like on this video would be great, and build your Kazuha properly by watching this video. See ya there.